Introducing first, fighting out of the white corner. This man hails from Sydney, Australia. He works for Gateway Liquor. 38 years of age, 178 centimetres, 77 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing David Ray.
Well, we are getting set for the third bout of the night. This is a huge fight between David Ray and Matt Donefield. Of course, David making his way to the ring. Young Australian lad, 38 years young. He works for Gateway Liquor. The reason he wanted to get involved was to raise money for two great causes and challenge himself. Well, David, you have challenged yourself over the last 12 weeks. No drink, no sugar. Just hardcore training. His opponent's message, good luck.
Fighting out of the black corner. This man stands at 180 centimetres, weighing in at 82 kilograms. At 34 years of age, hailing from Queens, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew the Devil Dog Donefield.
So here he comes, young Matt. Of course, his brother made the trip across to Australia. He's only here for 48 hours. What an amazing trip and what amazing dedication from Matt's brother. Of course, Paddy mentioned he's a New Yorker, one of the great cities of the world. If you haven't been there, I would encourage you to go there. Matt is an audit manager for CBA. Now, the reason for doing this was my partner, K-Slam, Karen, she's be fighting a little bit later in the night, did it for experience, and he saw her experience and thought, this is awesome, I want to get involved. And he wanted to prove himself that he still had a good fight in him. Look at the reception that he is getting here at the Star. This is probably the biggest and most colourful intro we've seen here at Corporate Fighter. Great reception for young Matt, the young 34-year-old New Yorker. 4 years of difference between these two. 2 centimetres of difference, Matt the taller. And a little bit of weight difference, just 5 kilos. 77 to 82, Matt the heavier. But this will be an interesting fight to see which one of these fighters can get the job done here tonight. Ray in the white, Donefield in the black. I know a lot of Matt's family will be watching. Hello to you. Welcome aboard to Corporate Fighter. Hope you're enjoying the night so far. Of course, Karen coming up a little bit later in the night. Her second appearance. That'll be in bout number 6. This is bout number 3. And this is Corporate Fighter Fight Night number 48, live from the Star here in Sydney, Australia. Hope you're enjoying the action. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday night in Sydney. Great contest earlier in the night between Wise and Chem.
Right, 3 of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have both fighters to the centre of the ring?
Okay, guys, most important is to defend yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. When I say stop, that means stop. When I say break, it means to break. Step back, don't punch on a break. If someone scores a knockdown, the fighter still stand and go to a neutral corner. Okay, touch gloves, go back to your corners.
Bout number 3, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
So it's Ray in the white and Donefield in the black. Both fighters touch gloves. Here we go for 3 rounds. Donefield just getting himself early settled. Nice work from Ray on the uptake as he just gets a couple of little combos in. That was a solid contact from Donefield. Can hear the crowd reaction to that one. A swinging little barn burner there from Donefield as Ray now tries to corner him towards the ropes. Now Ray copping some abuse early from Donefield, but bouncing back pretty nicely. Third fight of a 13-fight card here tonight. Nice work from Ray to just assert his dominance here in the early round. There's Donefield, some nice little combinations from him. Bounces back. I know there's plenty of people watching Matt tonight as well as young David. Oh, that was good contact from Donefield as Ray now just tries to get back with an uppercut. But Donefield responds with a good right cross and a shot to the midsection. Crowd reaction just in a little bit of awe at the moment as both fighters just get through this initial softening up period. Nice little combos there from Ray. Works it in well. Good action into the corners as Donefield now just lifts his game a touch. Nice swat away to try and get himself out of some trouble. Good left-right combination there. Donefield went wild. If he'd made contact, that could have been close to a knockout there for Ray. Now Ray just bouncing back beautifully, just cornering Donefield into the neutral corners. As Ray now tries to lift his intensity. I know his partner Karen would be watching, young Matt, as now Ray just comes at Donefield, but look at Donefield respond, and that's the first round. What a start for both of these fighters. Great shot there of Donefield with Luke Jackson, the coach. I'll be chatting to Luke a little bit later in the evening. And what a start there from David Ray in the white. Terrific start from him. Now you can win a free Corporate Fighter Fight Night experience. One guest from tonight's draw will win a free Corporate Fighter experience. This is an incredible prize. Simply nominate one guest from your table to enter. Plus, all guests of the winning table will receive a free ticket to the same event their elected table entrant competes in. This is an amazing experience. 12 weeks of training, all on Corporate Fighter. All runner-up entrants will be offered a 50% discount to participate in the first session of 2020. That's a great prize. And that's sort of the prizes that we have on offer for you if you're here at the start joining us. corporatefighter.com.au, the website you need to go to for all the information on that, as Ray and Donefield get underway in the second round of this third bout. Donefield just lifting beautifully, but Ray is asserting his dominance, and look at him come at Donefield. It rattled him into the corner just a touch. As Ray now starts to come back beautifully. Donefield started pretty strongly in that first round, but he's looking like he's facing a few challenges from Ray in this second. Normally we expect a bit of flurry, especially late in this second round, and the fatigue normally kicks in around that third round. Donefield in some strife, and now Ray just coming back. You can hear the contact from both fighters just launching at each other. Referee keeping a close eye on things. Donefield really copping an assault there from Ray, as Ray now gets some beautiful contact on the midsection. Now Donefield launches back, might have rattled Ray a little bit with the second punch there, which was the right cross. Good shot and good response there from Ray. Donefield now working his way back in, but Ray now just seems to counteract anything that Donefield has. It's really challenging Donefield midway through this second round. Great live action shots from the B Live stream team. Todd, the two Tims and Chris shooting all the action today. This is great work from Ray in the corner with Donefield. Donefield bounces out of the corners pretty well when he's under the attack. And now some more fighting going on in that neutral corner. So some strong work from both fighters as Ray just launching back at Donefield. And that is the second round done. So we enter the third and final round. Tonight is absolutely flying. We are 3 bouts in. Next bout will be a terrific one. Second female fight night of the night. Michelle Davies taking on Megan King. You would have seen Megan on the live stream. Had the privilege of chatting with her backstage. Lovely young Australian, 29. Of course, she takes on Michelle Davies, who is 38. So a little bit of age difference between these two. Height difference of 5 centimetres favouring King, and a 3 kilo difference. So it'll be interesting to see how those statistics come into play as we see the 3 rounds over the 4th bout of Corporate Fighter Fight Night number 48. Of course, we're here raising money for your Beyond Blue. It's an independent, non-for-profit organisation working to reduce the impact of anxiety, depression and suicide in Australia. Their vision is that everyone in Australia achieves their best possible mental health. Here we go. Ray and Donefield, final round of this 3rd bout. Donefield now in some pressure in that corner as Ray now comes back. Both fighters showing plenty of energy in this one. Look for the fatigue to kick in as Ray now comes at Donefield in the corner. Really launching. Now Ray just coming with those right crosses and the left uppercuts. Donefield doing well to bounce himself off the ropes. Hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you may be on this Saturday evening. It's Donefield now again in the corners, and Ray stalks his prey at the moment. Nice little midsection. Donefield did pretty well to get himself out of that one. Nice little left jabs from Donefield. And a bit of claret coming out of the nose of Ray as Donefield has unleashed his fury across these 3 rounds. Ray now really launching out of the corner towards the ropes. Over on the far side of the room, or the ring, is now Donefield. Now just comes back at Ray. Good body work from both combats here. Donefield just again going with that little left jab, which is unsettling Ray just a touch, and Ray gets a nice little left. Great midsection work there from Ray on Donefield. Just snuffed him back into the corner. Final moments of this 3rd and final round. Referee just manages to get out of the way. Thankfully, he was on the right side of those punches, because it would have been lights out as Ray is really launching at Donefield. Again, the referee just making contact with both fighters, but he gets out of the way, and there is the 3rd round done. Terrific bout between these two, David Ray and Matt Donefield. Of course, Matt's brother is here from America. Made the trip all the way to see this fight. And we'll head you down to the ring in just a moment with Paddy Lang, our ring announcer, to find out who has won this one. Will it be Ray in the white or Donefield in the black?
Three now done. Can we have both fighters to the center of the ring? And the judges have scored the card a unanimous decision to the black corner from Queens, New York, Matthew Donefield.
So Matty has picked up the win here in bout number 3.